What's up, low bankroll roulette fools? Brent with AOB here for our low bankroll today. So we're going to be shooting for, you can see where we're at. We're at $140 profit after 8 days. This daily target, or I should say the needed profit, includes today, which we haven't done. So it'll be more accurate once we finish today. So let's get rolling. We're going to start as normal. Remember, we have 4 strategies we're checking out. One is the outside bets, black, red, high, low. If we look up here, high, low, I mean, they all look pretty good. Maybe we'll try high, low today instead of black, red. So we're going to go high. Okay. We're going to go high. Let's get our graph up here. We're going to shoot for $5. $5 per strategy. That will get us $20. So we'll be playing outside 1-to-1 bets. We'll be playing 9 streets. We'll be playing 5 double streets, and we'll be playing spread eagle. Okay, we'll see how it goes. All right, there's a win right off the bat. Let's see if we can get this done in a hurry tonight. Let's see. We just started, so we're 1 minute into it. Let's see if we can get this done in 30 spins. That's pretty aggressive. As I was saying, if you have a bigger bankroll, or you have a bankroll and you're playing ultra low, I mean, well within your bankroll and the progressions, instead of martingaling, you can do martingaling plus 1 base unit. So if you were playing 10 cents, you'd go 10. Your next bet would be 10 times 2, 20, plus the base unit of 10, so it'd be 30. Your next bet would be 60 plus the base unit of 10, 70. And what that does is it gives you, when you finally win, instead of just winning 1 base unit, you win a base unit for every progression. But only do that if you're betting much under your progression. Okay, so in other words, on our 1-to-1 bet, so let's say right now we're betting $1. You see our progression for 300 is 8. Let's just say theoretically we had a much bigger bankroll of, let's just say $2,000. So we have 11 progressions. Let's make it better. We have $4,000. So we have a progression of 1, which this is where I really like this, at least 12 on the outside. All right, there's another loss. I've seen these runs go too. These can go just as much. Everybody talks about red, black runs. I've seen high, low runs where it just hits opposite of that. So remember, 4 losses. We take a break. We'll go to another strategy, then come back. Okay, so let's just say that's what it was. We had $4,000. We're doing $1 units. I mean, that's a huge bankroll for $1 units. But if you want to be careful, but what you could do is go, let's just say you wanted to go 10-cent units. You can see how far you can go now. You got all the way up here, but you're going to be doing base unit plus 1 unit. So you're going to go 10. Your next one's going to be, oh, that's 9 Street. I was betting on the wrong one. Okay, back to base unit here. No, I'm in the right one. So we would be going 10. The next bet would not be 20, it would be 30, 20 plus 10. The next one would be 60 plus 10, 70. Then $1.40 plus 10, $1.50. You get the message. And so, but only do that if you've checked out your progressions and you know exactly where that lands you, okay? Because remember, progressions are, that's right, life. Progressions are life. If you caught we had a pretty, oh my goodness. Come on, dude. This guy is just, come on, dude. Give us a couple highs in a row, Ryan. All right, we're going 2. So if you saw our live session today, it worked out pretty well. We started with bankroll of $1,000. We started on roulette. We were actually doing pretty well, and then we just crashed and lost the $1,000 bankroll. So I wasn't going to go get that back, but I was going to do some anyway. Regardless of that, I was going to come back and do some on the 100K challenge video. So because we had such a high surplus, I brought $5,000 in, and we were doing some $2,500 spins. We lost one, and we lost a $2,500 spin. We had won one, then lost that, so we were down $2,000, and we were able to make that all back up, and then go ahead. I don't remember. We were able to go ahead like $1,000 or something, or whatever it was. I don't remember, but it was pretty. Yeah, we went ahead $1,050 or $1,100. Yeah, $1,100. Going all over the place. I'm like Bad Joke Steve. Yeah, Bad Joke Steve. Oh my gosh, this dude can't hit two highs in a row. All right, come on, let's go. Man, so 7 spins and we have $2. That's how it goes sometimes. Oh shoot, we got our get. All right, we got our bet in. All right, let's go. That's not the dealer's fault. I'm just, whatever. I say it every time. I'm just teasing. It's just the luck of the draw when you get it sometimes. All right. I'm seriously considering switching to low. I don't know. For some reason, it feels like he's hitting more lows, but I guess that was back and forth. But I think he's got more lows than highs. All right, come on, let's get it. Now we're up to a $4 bet. So at least if we win this, we're one away from our target goal. So not bad when you think about it in that respect. We're going for $5, right? All right, there we go. There's a win. So now we go back down, and we need one more win for this, and we'll switch to 9 streets. All right, here we go. Could Ryan give us, please, 2 highs in a row? If I were a betting man, and I am, I'm going to guess he's going low here. If I had to put $10,000 on high or low, I'd put it on low right now. To be honest, that's how. So I should bet my dollar. If I'm willing to do 10,000, I should have put my buck down there, right? I would put my $10,000 on low. Let's see how that played out. Yep, there it is, low. I'm just going to stick with high, even though I feel like he's going more low. Let's do it. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 10 lows, 6 highs. So definitely lows are 40% more lows. That's considerable. So let's see if we can bounce back right away and get this and get to our 5 and get off of this high-low thing. Okay, there we go. All right. So we are at $5 with that. Okay, we started with $440 down here, so we're at $445. We're going to move to 9 streets. He's hitting a lot of really low numbers, so I don't know. I think we're just going to go 1, 3, 4. Oh. And I'm going to change this. They're supposed to be, yeah, no, this is right? We're doing 10 cents on the, or are we doing 30 cents? We're doing 30 cents on those. Yeah. All right, there's a win. All right, let's go. All right, let's see what we can get here. So we got 1 win. We got to get to $10 as our next milestone, right? $10. So I saw on Discord some people playing the low strategies, the low bankroll. Some of them went bust. I'd be love to hear the story on what you did, what you didn't do. What strategies were you using? Did you stick to the plan? Did you not stick to the plan? What happened? You know, it's good to hear those things, because I know the times that I lose most of the times because I deviate, right? I deviate from the plan, and that costs me. And we kind of cycle through our strategies. Right now, I'm in a 5 double street groove right now. So I've been playing a lot of 5 double street. If you've watched the 100K video series, you'll see that I've been playing a lot of that. All right. Right. Okay, that's a win. All right. 134 is doing well for us so far. All right, we're at 710, right? Yep. All right, this will take us to $8 if we win this one. We're getting 90 cents. Remember, on 9 streets, it pays 1/3. So take whatever the unit bets are and multiply it by 3. You get 3 of those, 90 cents. Maybe we'll also move to, I don't remember if you guys remember when I was playing 9 streets, but I was showing you how I used to play it from the early days, where whatever it hit, whatever double street that number hit was part of, usually you do the 4 streets to one side or to the other. Okay, there's a miss. That would have been a loss no matter what, even if we were playing the way I was just talking about. I'll show you what we're playing, how we play that. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then the last dozen, you just play normal. 1, 3, 4. We're just going to go 80 cents. We're supposed to be at 60 cents here, so I'm just going 80 cents. So you do your, for the immediate streets to one side, you should be leaving 1 dozen that's apart from what you're doing. And then you play that final dozen whatever way you're doing it, whether it's 1, 2, 3, 1, 3, 4, or reverse, which is 4, 3, 2, right? So I'll show you here. So 19, that's part of these double streets. So we're going to go 1, 1, 2, 3. That's 6 streets. And then over here, we stay with 1, 3, 4. Okay, there we are, 760. Now, we did really well with this on 5 double streets today. We were playing what I call 5 double streets plague edition, right? Plague meaning wherever it hit last, you avoid that double street like the plague. So we're playing right now 9 street plague. Oh my gosh. Yeah. So we got unlucky there. So in this case, where it hits here on this dozen, we do these 2 streets. And then we leave these true. Then we do these 4. And then we do there we go. Barely got that bad boy in there. Unfortunately, you can't do auto bet if you're going to play this way where you're moving things around. It makes it a little bit harder because you can't play auto bet. If we were playing 1, 3, 4 all the time. Okay, there's a win. So now we come down to base bet, and we will bet all the rest of these 2 dozens, and then 1, 3, 4 here. So one, 3, 4. You know, it'd be cool on digital, and they could totally do it where you could totally customize your chip denomination. So let's say you wanted a 30-cent chip. That'd be cool if it lets you customize. I mean, it would be nothing. It really wouldn't be that hard for them to add that in if you think about it. And that's a sad thing. They should be sending out surveys to some of their the players that play this a lot. Yeah. Now he starts hitting the repeaters. All right, well, the good news here is we can just stay put. We just double up here. I don't think I ever do that well with Ryan, but I think that's just, my luck of whenever I play. But I don't think I do well with him. I don't think I've done very well with Ryan. Overall. I mean, it has nothing to, it's absolutely nothing to do with him. Especially from session to session. It's just our luck of how we started playing, and 32, 33. Let's just hope he doesn't. Some dealers do, though. They hit a lot that same spot all the time. Let's see if he keeps coming back to a same spot. Wow. 3 times in a row now. 31, 32, 33. Yeah. He's not my fave. I'm just kidding, man. I'm just kidding. Just teasing. All right, let's see if we can make this back up. Now we got to stay at this bet. We're going to stay at this bet for 3 times. We lost 3 times in a freaking row. 1, 2, right? Or did we lose twice in a row? 29. We lost twice in a row. All right, so there's 1. We're playing $1.20. So 1, 2, 3. 2, 3, double. $1.20 again. Let's see if we can get a couple wins in a row here. Okay. We are back. So there's another hit. So we're just going to go the opposite side of that one now. 1, 2, 3. All right, double. All these people. Can you give my friend Emily from Chicago a shout out? Dude, you're obnoxious. All right. Oh, we did the wrong streets. We would have won on that. We didn't do 1, 3, 4. Why didn't you guys say something? All right, we only got. I got it all screwy. This has a 60 cent. Oh my god. Yeah. All right, here we go. All right. Let's see if we can get back on track now. Darn it. That made a big difference, right? If I hadn't screwed up the placement, we would have won. All right. Well, it is what it is. That was $1.20, so we got to go to 240. All right. 13. All right, there we are. $21, a whopping $21 bet. How many progressions do we have on this one? 9 streets, 30. Okay, we have 7 progressions. We are at, how do we get to 240? Are we at 240? Oh my gosh. All right. I officially do not like Ryan. I'm just joking. Or am I? Am I joking? I'm not joking. I don't think I'm joking. I'm not. Boss lady says I'm not joking. I could be on edge because she was just crunching peanut butter M&Ms, and she knows I hate hearing people M&Ms, or I hate hearing people crunch. Sounded like a raccoon or something chewing on a bone. That's what it sounded like. Sounded exactly like that. Like some wild animal gnawing on somebody's skull. Ravaging a skull. All right. 1, 3, 4. All right. 240 again. Let's get out of this hole. This all because I missed that one. I did it wrong on the first dozen here. Instead of going 1, 3, 4, I went 1, 2, 3. Oh, it's the little things in life. All right. Man, I was going, come on. Okay, there we go. 30. So double, double, double. All right. It's kind of nice, actually. It's kind of nice playing, more conservatively with that in mind. It's kind of against my nature. If you've seen the 100K challenge, and I'm getting used to this now. Whereas before, when we first started, I was like always going, oh shit, we're only down by $8. Let's just go $25 double streets. Right. And we're just going to double up. What was the high here? 760, 530. We'll just double up. 530, that will get us to 690. So, technically we should have gone up to 120 to break even, but we're all right. I feel good with this in case we lose some. We won the big ones. All right, there's a win. There's a win. All right. Ryan's turned things around. I like him again. One, 3, 4 here. Let's not mess that up. All right. We hit this one. We can go. We're good. So we're back down to base, and we would go into profit if we win this one. We are at 23 minutes right now. We still haven't hit $10. Okay. I shouldn't be rushing it. I know you guys at home, you're not going to be rushing it, right? So sit back, grab your popcorn. Let's see how this shit show rides out. All right, we're getting close. I just realized why I like playing 1, 3, 4 or 1, 2, 3, because you can just repeat your bets. I'm lazy like that. How lazy you got to be where I'm like, oh, I hate picking up my mouse and moving I hate having to do this with my finger, right? You ever think about that sometimes? You're like, oh, the fucking TV remote is up there by the TV. I got to get up the couch, walk 10 feet, get the remote and sit down. Fuck. All right, that was a 10. There we go. Okay, here we go. 890. We're getting close. Then we're going to go to 5 double streets for 50 cents each. $2.50 bet. The nice thing is, as we get up in our 446, you can see here on 30 cents, that's a cumulative 342. So even if we lose on that, we still have $100 left over. It would make it tough to grind back, but you would have $100 to grind back, and it can be done. If you go back and watch some of my 100K videos, from about a month ago, I was down $4,100 on a $5,000 bankroll. I had $900 left out of $5,000, and I was able to grind that back and get up all of the $4,100 back I'd lost, plus $310 or $315. So that ratio, if I had 900 to 5,000, this one's 100 to say 400 or 300, you can do it. We did it wrong. That's all right. No, we didn't necessarily do it wrong. Shoot. I did that wrong for sure. We could have gone, normally what I would have done is gone all 6 to this side and then done 1, 3, 4 over here. But it doesn't matter if we split it up. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. Oh, we were going to lose no matter what she did. Because she is demon spawn. I can tell. All right, let's do this. Let's pull this bad boy over here. 1, 2, 3. Oops. I'm a yo-yo. All right, there we go. I kind of hit a sigh of relief when we lose because I'm like, all I got to do is rebet. I don't have to place the bets again. So, that's the epitome of laziness when you're actually glad you lose so that you can just redo your bet. Just say, redo. All right, here we go. I think one of the really important things when you're on the low bankroll is to constantly be reassessing, right? Constantly be reassessing how you're doing, checking your bankroll, checking your progressions, looking at your history, and don't get stubborn. Be willing to shut it off or switch strategies. I've got 4 here, and I'm purposely pushing through all 4 so that you have an idea of what those look like when you get into deep water, if we get into deep water. Otherwise, actually, when we were playing high and low, I would have immediately switched to 9 streets or to 5 double streets when we were having a tough time there. So, let's go. So just constantly be very vigilant about what your bets are. I do it all the time. You start getting complacent, right? You start getting complacent with your bets and you kind of forget, and maybe you've won the last 4 or 5 days and you stop being as strict with your processes, and that can lead to a lot of trouble. Don't do that. There we go. All right. Oh shoot, we're $1.10 over. I didn't realize that. We're $1.10 over where we needed to be. Okay, so I'm looking up here. I think we're going to play 5 double street goalposts. At least so far, it hasn't hit. Okay, there it is. That's nice. We end on an even $12. So we're switching over. We're going to play goalpost, 5 double street goalposts. If you're brand new, that just means we're going to play the inside 5 streets, 5 double streets, and we're leaving these 2 streets at the very end, like goalposts. I don't know. That's why I called it goalposts. So we're going to be calling it the goalposts, and we definitely don't want to hit goalposts or go outside of the goalposts. Just like, football, we want to stay inside the goalpost to score. So let's see how this goes. This is a 50-cent bet on 5 double streets, a $2.50 bet. As you'll recall, when we play it this way, you win 1 unit. So the same as a double street. So we would win 50 cents for every spin. Now, we were winning $1 on the outside bets, but we were only winning 1 every other or every 3 or 4, right? So hopefully this one is $1 for every 2 spins if we get lucky. We're going to try to get up here to 15. So remember, our daily goal right now at 6% is $18 target a day. We have 2 more days, today and tomorrow, and then this goes up to 7%, which I believe is $21, right? Yeah, there we go. So we'll be moving up our bankroll, and we'll keep adding a percent until we get to 10%. 10% is where we max out. And I hear you saying it right now. But Brent, why stop at 10? And that's a great question. The reason I prefer to stop at 10% on this right now is because you push your goal too hard. It means you're playing longer. You want shorter sessions. Now you could, if you want to go 15, 20%, that's fine. But set your goal, your daily target at 10%. When you achieve it, take your break or whatever and come back, play conservatively, and just pile on to that 10%, but be very careful that you don't start, again, becoming complacent and start betting, and next thing you know, you wiped out your 10%. Now, as you remember, I play a triple martingale, so we're going to 3x our bet here, and we need to do it twice, and that will get us 1 unit ahead. So in this case, it's going to take us 3 spins to win 50 cents. So that's the downfall. All right, 3 spins to win 50 cents. All right, let's go. We had back-to-back losses. Actually, I think today when we were playing the $1,000, yeah, we definitely had back-to-back losses. It almost hit that 36. Whew. All right, here we go. And I need to set my auto bets on these after this one because we don't want the auto bet to be stuck at $1.50 a street. We want a double street. We want it to be stuck at 50 cents. So anyway, that's why I like 10%. I think it's a good target. It's a good daily goal. If you set now, I had the exception saying if you are on fire and you get to your 10% and it's one of those days, sure, keep going. Keep going. But then just really make yourself aware that if you do lose and you're above your daily goal still, just stop. Don't start digging yourself a hole. Lord knows I have done that more times than I care to remember, and I have done it on the 100K challenge. There's been days where I was up $600-$700, and I'm like, I'm going to go to 1,000, and next thing you know, I'm minus 300, I'm minus 500 because you want to make it back up. And then you were like, well, I was at 700. I want to get back to 700 instead of going, I was at 700. I just lost. I'm at 500 now. Take my 500 because my daily goal is 300. Take your 5 and walk. Don't worry about getting back to where you were as long as you're above your daily. Oh, there's a loss. I knew she was demon seed. All right. Now we're going to triple up. Yeah. She goes home, shuts the door. Okay. Good night, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow. Have a great day. Close the door. And then she just peels off that face and that hair. I know it. And then she goes in the back room and eats a baby or something. I can tell. If she hits us again with a 0 or a 1, 2, 3, 34, 35, 36, I'll know. Factually, I will know she's demon seed. Oh, so close to that 34 and 36 and that 2. Oof. All right, maybe she's not a demon seed. Maybe. All right, $1.50 again. We got to do it twice. This will get us up 50 cents. Boy, this is tough sledding. Look at that. We've lost 2 already. Oh, we're 15 and 29. I would say that's not bad considering we did the one-on-ones. But the 9 streets, I would expect us to have a better ratio than that. But I'd have to break them down. I don't remember how many it took us to get to $10 or $5. Sorry. Excuse me. Okay, right next to that 34. Oof. All right, we can go back down to base bet. Here we are. And then it's going to automatically do it for us. If I mentioned it yesterday, I'm going to mention it again. Get ready because we are going to be doing YouTube giveaways on the 100,000 video challenge. You might want to jump over there and watch some of those videos because I'm going to be, if we get a certain number of likes on new videos, She hit that section again. 35. Wow. Scary. Scary, Will Robinson. Anyway, if we get a certain number of likes on any videos that are within 2 weeks old, you know, I'm going to take $5,000 on a special session, and we will bet that $5,000, and I will play that $5,000. And, you know, most likely, if you know me, you'll know what strategy I will use with that $5,000. And at the end, whatever the profit is, and it will be sizable. I'm not going to make $200 and call it quits. Oh man, that ball. See, that's the spin people say had magnets in it, because it was over here and then it seemingly jumped over there. But it's just the ball's got so much English on it, meaning it's spinning, and I'm sorry. And there doesn't appear to be any of us tonight that are really betting very much. I've been watching the winners. So you really think they're going to throw magnets on small wins and risk their license? Nah. Anyway, if we get a bunch of likes on a video, I think right now Luigi's saying if we can get up to 10,000 likes on a video, whenever that happens, we'll pull out $5,000, and I'm hoping to at least make $1,500, and that means we'll have a $750 giveaway. And the people that watch that video, because it's always usually a day later, if they comment, I'll give a word. Let's just say AOB. I don't know what it'll be, but let's just say I say, okay, type in AOB in the comments, and then we'll have a randomizer. I have a randomizer plug-in to YouTube, and it'll go through and search all the comments that have AOB written in it, and it'll pick names. And I'll have, I don't know how many winners. I mean, if we got $1,500, I mean, 3 winners would be 500, but I'd like to have a little bit more winners than that, you know. I don't know. I'll probably ask people to type in the comments what would they like to see. Would they rather have 15 winners at $100, or 5 winners at $300, or, you know what I mean? We're at 1650, so we got to get to 18. So I'm going to go ahead and keep us going here until 18, and then we'll shift gears into spread eagle. And we will see if she will spread her eagle for us and bring us home some money. All right, let's go. Of course she's not. Of course she's not. Oh man, that section again. 35, 3, and 0. Oof, that's a brutal section. I'm gonna lock this open so we can take a look at that too. Now we gotta triple this up. So let's see, 0 there. Where was 29? There. So still in this area. 16 is way away. 12 and 12. Where's 12? Right here. Look at right here in that same area. Oh, get out of here. See? Yep, that confirms it, people. She is a demon. What do we have? We got to go to 450, right? We're at 150. Yeah, we got to go up to 450. So look at that. And then she hits a 34. Where's 34? Over there. But then prior to that, 12 and 12, all in the same one. So 0, 0 there, 29 there. 16's away, but then we have 12 and 12 here. What did she land on? I can't see it. Oh my gosh. Seriously. All right, we are at 450. We're going up to $15. No. Well, we go into $9 apparently. I believe we're supposed to go to 14 or 1350. 9 streets. Profit. This thing's all wackadoodle. What happened to this thing? All right, there's a win. All right. We'll go to 16 to make up for that last one. 30 cents, cumulative loss, profit is 90, 180, 360, 720. Yeah, we were supposed to be at 1440. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 5 losses. Did we have 5 losses? Let's see. 1, 2, 3. No, we only had 3 losses. How did we get so high? Oh, jeez, oh, Pizzo. Seriously. 1, 2, 3, 4 losses out of 5. I mean, this can happen, but I'm really not liking her. Where were we at? Just 16. All right, we're going to 32. Oof. We're supposed to go even more than that, right? Let me figure out the next one. So 14, 40, and then 28 for an $86 bet. What are we at? 160? We're down here. Man, I screwed up our things. That's why you got to know. That's why you got to be really on top of that. I'm sitting here yapping away, talking and not even paying attention. So now we're getting into some hot water. So now we need to get out of this. So we're going to leave it at 32. I mean, that's between 6 and 7 here. I don't know, 36. All right. That's what I hate about when we're doing odd numbers. You can't, when you're doing a 3X, right? You can't really do that. $36, that's again between 6 and the 7th progression. So we would only have one more of these to do if we lose this. And it was very, very close. There's that section of the wheel again. That's a very popular section of the wheel. It'd be a good idea to bet on that. All right. We're down $19. All right. What's the top? 16. So if we win 20, 36. All right. We're going to stick with $16 here. And see if we can grab 2 wins here. That would be up 32. That would put us just under where we needed to be. And we'll go from there. So this one will get us down $3 if we are able to win. Oh my God, in that section again. Seriously. I do think, I don't know if it's the wheel tuning. I don't know if it's just me, but I feel like every time I play this game, that section of the wheel hits a lot. Now how did I get to 12? This thing, when you double click it, I think it goes up in 1 unit somehow. I don't know. I've never been able to repeat it by double clicking fast, but all right. If we can get this one, we go up 13. Oof, right next to that 36. That was dangerous. All right. Now we're up 13. Our high was 1650. So, yeah, $4 would get us up there, back up to above our high point of 1650. This would get us up to $17 if we win this one. So a good comeback. I mean, this is what I like to see, and I'm glad you're seeing this because we had a hard run here. Look at 0, 34, 1, 35. I mean, that's pretty brutal. You know, that's pretty brutal. All right, there we go. We're at 17. Okay, we're going to stay there now. And we're back down to our 50-cent bets. We've been at it for 44 minutes. Oof. These take longer than I expected them to. These are taking longer. I was hoping that these would be like 15, 20-minute videos, but they're not. These are taking as long as oh my gosh, that same section again. I'm going to start documenting out of all the spins how many hit in a 10 number section right there. 5 on either side of the 0 or whatever. I know it's hit there at least 2 out of the last 3 spins, right? And I know it hit a bunch in there. I've been calling out as they come, but it could be that I'm looking for it. So every time it hits there, it feels like it's hitting there more often than not, than it really is. All right, we're at $17.50. When we hit this one, we're technically at our $18 for the day. And I think we'll go ahead and call it without hitting that last strategy. It can never be easy. That's okay. You know what we say? It's okay to lose them as long as you win the big ones. As long as you win the big ones. And we did win the big ones today. So, but you saw that me screwing up the progressions, that really progressions are life, right? So that is a major mistake. So learn from my mistakes, please. And I make plenty. All right, there we go. I mean, and this is like the second time in 2 days, I think, that I've had 5 streaks with these kind of like 4 out of 5 losses like this. I mean, that's pretty freaky. And knowing that, I'm seriously considering knowing that wheel bias. Let's see, there's 11. So these, if we played Plague, these would actually not, they're in different double streets, so these would be okay. 15, 8, 35, 15, 1, 34. The 0 is a loss. We wouldn't have lost at all if we're playing the Plague. So that might become my new go-to, is just playing the Plague. But man, playing double streets, playing the goalpost is a heck of a lot easier. All right, there's 18. We're going to call it, you know, I know you guys are like begging to see. We're going to play Spread Eagle just for a couple spins and see how it goes. Now I'm changing it based on, I'll have to go look. Someone gave me a recommendation of going, maybe it was Ace Soul Wolf, I don't remember, of going 2 units on the corner and 1 units on the streets. I don't know. I'd have to play it, map it out on paper, and see what the advantage of that is. Okay, so in this case, we got $1.80. So that won 16.60 cents. The difference is if we hit the street that doesn't have a corner touching it, it's a break even. That's the difference. So instead of the break even producing a decent return and the corners providing a small positive results, now the corners, but that's kind of a good trade-off because the corners are covering 2 unshared and the streets are only covering 1 unshared. So there's a loss. So we're going to be adding 1 unit to this every time. So that's that. And luckily we get to double it to add 1 unit on the first one. So let's see if we can, you really want to get it within 4 progressions. Now I play this 4 progressions, then I start spreading, but I have to try. What if you just stayed on this and just kept adding 1 unit? I don't know what that would look like. I don't know if after 5, 6, 7 units, if you don't start catching up. I just have not taken the time to play this through and map it out. All right, there is a banger. Boom. That's Profit City right there. That took us up to $21. Man, that was awesome. All right, let's give it one more go. I like that. This is kind of fun. It's just kind of fun for me because it's a breakup. Someone submitted a strategy, and it's really just a strategy. They saw it off of the Roulette Master. It is... Who submitted that? Webmar submitted it. Got it off the Roulette Master site, which is okay. I said you could do that. You could get as long as you credit where it came from, and he did. You can post it anywhere. And if I like it and I decide to use it and it makes money, if it makes decent money, it doesn't matter if I give it a thumbs up or thumbs down, I'll get you $50. But it has to make some decent money. And by decent, on a low bankroll, it could mean $150, $200. 14, okay, that's at least profitable there. 360. Okay, does that break us even? I think it does. I think that breaks us even. So we can go back to our base bet. That's kind of nice. I mean, I guess your risk here is you're betting more. So if you get a bunch of whacks, you're losing money more when you start martingaling. And if you hit these 27 and 12, 27, let's see, it'd be 12, 16, 19, and 27 would be break evens. All right, so there's one. We're going to double up, add 1 unit by doubling up. And when and if we get out of this one, we're calling it. We're approaching. We're approaching 51 minutes. Let me know in the comments, do you mind that these are so long? I mean, frankly, I just don't think you can do low bankroll, real slow conservative grinds without it being pretty long. There's a trade-off. If you want it faster, it's going to come at the cost of risk. Okay, there's another donk for us. So we're going to go up by 1 more unit. So let me know in the comments what you'd like to see, any changes you'd like to see. And I will try to incorporate those. Now here's what I'm talking about. If you're playing this at home and let's say you were doing this and you hit 1740 and your daily goal is 18, just stop. Do what you're going to do to get back 60 cents. No sense risking 360 for this. Because then you get to the point, this is our third progression. You get to the point where you're like, well, crap, I'm already this far in. I need to get out of this now because I'm down now to 12. It just piles on. So if you're down and you're like, oh, that's another freaking loss. All right, we got one more. We're going. So I'm going to play through, but I would have suggested you stopped at that played 5 double streets for 50-cent bets, getting back up to 18.50 or whatever, something close, and call it quits. Don't have to chase that 21. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 here. All right. It would be really great if we can get a banger here, a jackpot, which would be 21, 20, 17, 18, 10, 11, or 25, 26. If we lose this one, we expand. She starts spreading her eagles, and we move over to this street and then over to this street. And our bets now include, it gets up much higher. Oh, I'm really, really not liking her. All right, here we go. So now we gotta double it. This got to go 40 cents. This got to go 80 cents. And then this got to go. I'm not going to even have time to do add 1 more unit. So we're flat betting right now. So if we lose this, I probably actually need to double up on that. Those got to go to 12 units each, and the bottom one's got to go to 6 units. It'll be interesting to see what happens if we're able to hit a banger. And that is a freaking loss again. Oof. All right. So now 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I could have just doubled it, couldn't I have? I couldn't even get it in. Let's hope we hit a banger over here. That was terrible. I could have just doubled the damn thing, I think. It's been a long day. A lot of playing. 21. That's a banger. So this could work out well because we didn't fully do those over there. What? That only got a 760? Seriously? All right, here's what we're going to do. We're going to take a risk, and we're going to go... we're going to just play these. I'm not going to spread. I mean, I don't know if I did something wrong there or what. That was a banger, and we only got... I mean, I'll have to go back and watch the replay. All right, there's a decent win. 720. Well, not that decent, I guess. We're going to stay here at the second progression and see if we can't get some decent hits here. We're just going to stay here and keep adding a unit and see what that looks like. And then I'd have to try. What happens if you flat bet it and you only you double it like every 3 losses or something? It would be kind of interesting. 21. There's a banger. Whew. That should help us out. 1720. All right, this is nice. That's nice. So now I'm not even messing around here. We're going to go 50-cent double streets. But that was nice. I don't think I will spread her eagle anymore. I think we'll just leave it with her feet up in the stirrups from now on. I think we'll just leave it at that and keep adding a unit. I'll have to play around with that and see how that goes. You're covering 20 numbers, so it's still risky. Believe me, it's still risky. You're only covering 20. So, I mean, you could go on a considerable run. So I need to map that on a paper. I actually have it down there. All right, there's 1770. So we're going to go 30-cent double streets, get ourselves to 18. And we're back where we were, 20 minutes ago. All right, here we go. Let's end this thing. Come on, put us out of our misery already. All right, have a good night, Demon Seed. All right, let's go. Let's go. So yeah, someone submitted a strat today. We'll have to try that. I'll have to play it out and see what that looks like. It came from the Roulette Masters channel. Man, kudos to that guy. I mean, if I were a gambling man, yes, I would have said that there's no way. I mean, he's just doing the same thing day after day on a fake, on a simulated wheel with fake money. But man, people love that channel. Congratulations to him. Okay, we're at 18. We're calling it quits. That's it. Let's go fill in our sheet. Low bankroll challenge. Today we got $18. This takes us up from 440. Let's match it up. And let's add 18 to this. There we go. So we're still -4 from where we're supposed to be based on all of these, which is 158, because this target has gone up. So it's basing, it is where it needs to be because, I don't know. Anyway, because of the formula, the way it's looking at it. But either way, we'll catch up to this and we'll get there. So we're doing great. Look at this. We're at $158 profit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 days. Not bad. Not bad. Our average has been $18 a day. This is wrong. There's a formula in here that's wrong, because if we're averaging $18 a day, which is higher than what we started with, we should be well in the plus. I don't know. I'll go check and see what's goofy about it. Anyway, that's it. Hope you guys have a great weekend. I hope you're ready for the week ahead. We will bring back this tomorrow. And please put in the comments any ideas you have to make this better. That would be more fitting, things that I'm missing. I love constructive criticism. I want to make these as applicable to you as possible. So let me know what you'd like to see. Even better yet, get into Discord and then just DM me. All right. Be good humans. Be good to others. Be good to yourself. It's not that hard. And let's kick the casino's ass together. Cheers.